Hello there, DIY woodworker here. Haven't posted a video in the last several days, so a lot of reasons for that. One, the weather's been kind of inclement. Two, I've been down because of my sinuses. Got real sick this week, so if I sound a little nasally to you, it's because I'm still pretty much stuffed up in my head here. My nose is running and everything else is going on crazy. But during the week I have been finishing up my doors. I have taken all my doors and sanded them down and got them fairly smooth. Sanded them to a 120 grit. That's all I'm going to go down on these. They're not a fine piece of furniture. They're just garage cabinet doors, so the 120 grit's enough for them. I've already run 3 of my doors through my router, putting the edge on the side of the doors, taking this sharp 90 degree sharp edge off of them and routing in a nice kind of an OG shape to the doors. It's one of the bits that come with my Sommerfeld Tools router system. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this on and get it ready to go, and I'll go ahead and cut these and show you how I do it. And then we'll just go ahead and do that now. Let me get this all plugged in and turned on. I had to do it this way because I got my lamp plugged into my switch here on my router, so I need to leave everything unplugged until I'm ready to go. So here we go. Get my light back. As you can see that without the safety guard that I had on there before, the fencing that I had up here before when I was trying to cut my grooves in my door panels, and it was pushing the router across the floor because I had that down so tight to hold it tight and keep it flat against it. That's not really a necessity when I'm doing this type of routing because I can hold everything down. Another thing, we always, according to Sommerfeld, we always route the good side down or the good face down, and always cut the cross grain first. Now with this wood it didn't really matter because this is not cross grain wood, but I still do it out of habit. I cut the cross grain first, then I cut the length next, and then I cut the next cross grain, and then I cut the final length. That way if you get any tear out or chip out when you're cutting that cross grain, when you cut the long side, that'll cut that chip out, and you'll end up with a better looking door. So, okay, this is the 4th door that's basically finished for now. It's not perfect, but I'm not going to sand it anymore, and I'm not going to put any more filler on it. These are, after all, they're not fine furniture that I'm building. I'm just building garage cabinet doors, and I will prime these and paint them. And that'll probably fill up what little bitty voids I've got here. And if there are a few little voids or cracks that show up through the paint, to me that doesn't matter. It's not a priority item. The priority is to get the cabinet finished and get it mounted on the wall so I can start the next cabinet. Now, what I'll do next, as soon as I get it set up for it, I'm going to go ahead and drill my holes on the back side of my boards here for my door hinges, which I've received. I ordered enough hinges from Sommerfeld to take care of these 4 doors. When I get the other cabinet finished and done, it'll require more hinges. I'll have to put at least 3 hinges on because they'll be such tall doors. I'll have to put at least 3 hinges per door side, or per door I should say. So I'm going to go ahead and stop for now, and we'll be back with you in a few minutes as soon as I get this set up to cut these hinge holes in the door. Be right back with you. Okay, I'm back. Wanted to show you this tool, Sommerfeld's tool. They call this the easy bore hinge, or easy bore tool, I should say. What it is a two bits here and a third larger bit here for drilling the hole for the body of the hinge, and then these 2 bits here drill the holes for the mounting screws for the hinge to fit into the door. And how this works, you take and you line this up. It's really simple. You take and line this up on the edge of the door. You get this even with the end of the door, and you tighten that down, and you tighten that down, and then you just drill your holes. They provide the driver and everything for this. Looks like I'm going to have to recharge my battery and get my other screwdriver. So I'll stop the film for now, and I'll come right back with the fresh charged driver. Okay, I think this has got a full charge on it. I charged it a few days ago and it's been sitting in the house, so let's hope it hasn't drained down too much. But I think we should be able to finish what I'm trying to do here. Let me do this other end of the door, and then I'll show you. And I just screwed up big time. Alright folks, that's what happens when you're not paying attention to what you're doing. I drilled my holes on the front side of the board. I guess that'll take a lot of putty to fill that up. I'll be darned. Alright, let's start this over again. Act like you haven't seen this, and we'll start over. That's my fault for not paying attention to what I'm doing. But like I say, stuff happens, right? So here we go once again. Okay, that's one done. On the proper side of the door this time. Okay, line this one up with the end of the door here. Clamp it down. And just that easy, you have drilled your 3 mounting holes you need for your hinges. Okay, I see what happened there. That's okay. That shouldn't be all the way through. That's where I misdrilled it on the other side, so I'll have to plug that and re-drill it. But you can see there's your 2 smaller holes and then your hole for the base of your hinge to fit in. This one I'll have to do a little work on to repair that. But hey, you know, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. I don't pay attention. And that's what happens. So let me do another one here. Show you how it should have been done to begin with. Pretend we're starting all over again. Again, you just take and set this on there, line it up with the end of the door. and set these clamps and drill your hose. It's just that simple. Of course, this one's a little tougher because it's a much bigger hose to drill with. Little pressure, little patience. And your hose drilled. And again, just that simple. There's your body for your hinge and your two smaller sides where the hinge screws go in, holding on the door. Let's go ahead and do the other one. Then I'll finish up the other two off camera. You don't need to see them. Watch me drill all of these. I just wanted to show you these, show you how easy it is to do this with this tool that they've come up with. I mean, this is fantastic. Nothing else you have to do. This is all preset for you. I failed to mention on the inside here, these little rubber stops. You can set these for a 1/2 inch. They're numbered 1, 2, 3, 4. But they've got a key over there that comes with it, a piece of paper, and it tells you I've got it set on number 2, which is for a 1/2 inch offset, and it goes up for I think all the way up to 3/4 inch offset. So it depends on how close or how little offset you want on your doors, where you set these two little rubber grommets. I always leave mine at 1/2 inch because that's the way Sommerfeld does them, and if it's good enough for him, it's good enough for me. So there you are, the door hinge tool. Let me go ahead and get one of the hinges here to show you how easy it is to mount these things. Here's the hinge. You just head it in like that. And you take your screws. And screw it in. I just noticed something here. This is not the hinge I thought I was getting, but again, I ordered it, so they obviously sent me what I ordered. They have a hinge that has fiberglass or plastic on it, and you just hammer those in. I see these have to be the ones that have to be screwed in, so that again was my mistake. I thought I was ordering the correct thing when I ordered it. Well, something's not right. I don't know what it is. Alright, well, I need to contact Sommerfeld and see if they sent me the wrong thing or if I ordered the wrong thing. But anyhow, the idea, those don't even fit in those holes because they're designed to go with the tool. So, as you can see, life is just full of surprises. I got these in the mail yesterday and I thought, oh boy, I got the right thing, and I didn't look that closely at them. But that's the idea. The ones I wanted has the little plastic legs on them here, and you put them in and you just hammer them down and you're done. So I'm going to stop this video for now, and I'm going to go call Sommerfeld and see what happened. So we'll be back with you in a little bit. Well, okay. I just got off the phone with Sommerfeld, And I had made an error when I ordered these. Like I say, they come with a little post that go on here, a little post with plastic on them, and you fit them down in there and hammer them in and everything. You're done. You're finished. There's no screwing or anything. They're going to send me those. Those will fit on these hinges, even though these aren't the correct hinges. I was just a number or two off when I ordered them. That was my error. So they're sending those to me for an additional $3 and change. It's no big deal. So I'm going to go ahead and finish my other two door blanks. Get these holes drilled in and get them ready for the hinges when the posts for the hinges arrive. And then this one that I drilled all the way through and made a nice big round hole in, I've got to figure out how I can plug that and fix it and not have to build me another door. I don't want to go through all that sanding and all that again. That was a chore. I sanded these things for 2 or 3 days, and man, my whole garage has got sanding dust everywhere all over. It's a good thing I had a good face mask on. My lungs would really be messed up. So that's going to be it for now. We'll talk to you again in a day or two when my parts for my hinges has come in, and I wanted to show you how those hinges went in and demonstrate that to you, and go ahead and get them installed in these doors and go from there. So for now, this is the DIY woodworker that never makes a mistake. Signing off for now. We'll talk to you later.